Shocked because we are at the restaurant. The table here next to us, there were two couples, and they finished. Oh my God! And the two women, they left first to pay, and I saw, and I said, no, they will not pay. They will not pay. No, they are paying. They are just now. They are paying for the men, and the men were just like there, like just waiting. Okay, yeah, like princesses. I'm shocked. Is this okay for you? This is normal for you?
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the desert. Do you know what you can find in the desert? Snakes, gentlemen. Dirty, stinky snakes that want your money. As we see this woman on screen very flabbergasted because she saw some women paying for men. Is this what you do in Europe? First off, not in one country, in whole Europe is it a tradition for women to pay, alright? So she's probably seeing some couples in which the men gave the credit card to the women to go to pay, alright? They're not paying out of their pocket, madam, don't worry. Don't die out of shock, you know? It's probably that. I don't even know if she thinks that the women are paying for the men, or she's shocked that the women are doing the labor of having to walk their legs to the cash register to pay with the men's money. Like, I don't even know if she acknowledges the fact that it's probably the men's money. You know? They're so delusional nowadays, guys. But gentlemen, stick around for the article story. We have a beautiful article story of a woman that leaves a man because he didn't want to gift her $2,500. So, an episode about gold diggers. But before all of that, gentlemen, I want to welcome the first sponsor of the channel, Raid Shadow Legends. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Fuck Raid Shadow Legends. You know what I mean, guys? No, actually, if they want to support me in the future, I didn't say that. I want to see some real money. No. I really want to welcome the first sponsor of the channel, guys. And it is you. It's you, damn it. You watching this right now. And your wife, dog, brother, or whoever you watch this with. Gentlemen, thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I just wanted to show some appreciation, damn it. Thank you for liking, subscribing, you know, writing your comments that are very funny, very witty, and all that. Thank you, guys. You are making all this possible. Also, special thanks to those of you who joined me on Patreon. But now, guys, enough with the gratitude. Let's continue with our hobbies.
I don't know how much longer.
Oh yeah, talking about Europe, guys. Talking about Europe. Let's move to the UK and see how the women there are doing.
I don't know how much longer I can stomach living in this fucking country. I literally am just existing. Just existing right now. I have no fucking motivation to do absolutely anything. Everything seems so fucking pointless. I've literally worked my arse off from the age of fucking 20 to try and actually get somewhere. And what has it fucking got me? I don't have a house, I don't have any kids, I don't have a partner, I don't have fucking anything. This country literally sucks the fucking living life out of you and the living hope out of you like a mosquito. You know how fucking hard it is to have every motherfucker around you pretending that everything is fucking okay? It's not okay. It's not going to be okay. It's getting worse, and it's going to get worse. I'm so tired of these cunts just fucking hoarding all the wealth and then blaming everyone else for not working hard enough. Like, I literally just want to scream into the fucking void. So many people are just like, yeah, well, what can we do about it? What do you mean, what can we fucking do about it? Are you just going to do nothing? You're just going to do nothing? Are you okay with this? Like, is anybody okay with this? I'm saving up, and I'm getting the fuck out of it. I'm fucking off. I'm fucking off. I can't do it anymore. I will literally off myself if I fucking stay in this country too much longer. I'm so miserable, and it's just, no. I'm so fucking miserable, and I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done with this bullshit.
Crying much? Now there's this one comment, guys, that summarizes my opinion. It isn't the country, it's you. You'd be the same elsewhere. Perfect comment. So she says, I don't have a good job, I don't have kids, I don't have a family, I don't have a partner. Well, of course, that's the life you chose. You know, nobody's stopping you from that. And look, I get that the economy is in a bad place. I get that. I'm not saying that countries are perfect. I'm far from that. Every country has its problems, and all of them share the same problems. But, madam, here, the problem is not the country. It's you. You've chosen this lifestyle that feminism promotes. You know, be a boss, babe, climb the corporate ladder, you know, go work your 9 to 5 up until your late 60s, so then you can med yourself till death, you know, and buy all these antidepressants so you don't unalive yourself because of how miserable you are. You chose this life, and you have your hair dyed. Very feminist trait, by the way, very nice looking on you. Just, you know, signals to everyone how big of a red flag you are. And then again, you don't have a partner, you don't have kids, you've probably never focused on that. We can assume that you've been messing around. I don't know, but we can assume, you know, judging from other things. So, madam, this is the life you chose. The UK has nothing to do with that. You know, so welcome to your new life. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me how that works for you. You know, the working the 9 to 5 till your 70s. Let me know how it goes. But now, gentlemen, let's move on to our last TikTok before the article.
Let's do some girl time here because I have a serious question. How are my girls dating in 2024? Because I am not newly single. It's been almost a year and it's been great. But here are my dilemmas, okay? I don't feel like I leave the house enough for me to just bump into someone at a bar or a club or anything. Like, we don't do that anymore in our 30s. And then I also am, like, social, but...
Guys, I'm gonna rewind it again. We need to hear that again.
Like, we don't do that anymore in our 30s.
Anymore. Going to bars, going to clubs, meet men. We don't do that anymore in our 30s. Yeah, that's perfect. So you did that in your 20s. As we all know, we can see it written on your face how big of a 304 you are. You've entertained the chads in your early years when you were attractive and you had time and you were young and you had your whole future ahead of you. You dealt with the bad boys at the clubs then and the hot girl summers, and now I'm 30. I don't do that anymore. Come on, guys, just commit. Wife me up, put a ring on that finger. Come on, guys, what are you waiting for? I'm ready now.
And then I also am, like, social, but I have to come home and recharge my battery. And I work so much that I'm not out, like, all the time. No guy is going to hit on me at the gym because that's, like, a no-no, right? And then also, I swore I would never do a dating app. I hate dating apps, but I decided I might have to do a dating app because I don't go out enough to not have a dating app. So I tried the dating app, and it was terrible. Like, I told myself I'd give it 1 month, and it was just garbage.
What? Guys, but I thought the dating apps are all about meeting your soulmate. I thought the dating apps had, like, what, 95% success rate? You know, people walk into dating apps being single and they walk out with a marriage and 3 kids. This woman says they are trash? Cannot believe it.
So I'm just wondering, like, how are you guys meeting men out here? How are you guys dating out here? How are you finding your husbands out here? Is it through friends? Because my friends are not coming through.
It's by not clubbing in your 20s. That's the answer. Welcome to the wall, madam. Hope you enjoy your stay. There's no way out. It's over. They always follow in the same footsteps. You know, guys, like these women that reach the wall, it's not something that they wake up a certain morning and, oh no, where am I? No, they've been headed towards the wall. People have been warning them about the wall. Like, do you think their fathers enjoy them going out clubbing and messing with all those bad boys and changing boyfriends every second month? Do you think their friends didn't tell them that this boy they are seeing is a massive red flag? They knew. They knew all along. They chose this path. And now they come to the bitter ends of it. And they regret it, but it's too late. Gentlemen, let's move on to our article story because it's very good indeed. So the title says, broke off with me after I couldn't help her out financially in her hard time. I'm dating my girlfriend who's from Ukraine and now settled in Toronto. As a refugee, she had a good life before the war for 2 years now. She is an English teacher and has a kid. We hit it off with a very deep and resonating connection, where from books to art to ideas we connect at a deep level. S3X is also amazing, with a very good chemistry around romance food. Romance food? You know, you're talking about champagne and strawberries? I don't know. He recently lost CAD. I'm guessing this is Canadian dollars. Correct me if I'm wrong. She lost 2.5k Canadian dollars and expected I offer at least a part of it, and informed me over text since she was with her kid and couldn't speak. So this is a single mother, to get it into context, comes from Ukraine as a refugee, and now lost 2.5k dollars. We don't know how. I presume she got scammed or something. She didn't drop them out of her bag, and now expects the guy to pay for it. Long story short, she told me she didn't want to speak about it passively aggressively, because in the past, when she was down on her rent, not having enough money, she asked me for money and I kinda brushed it aside, saying I didn't have much to spare that time. But she made an issue about it, saying partners need to be there for each other in times of crisis. We were 8 months into the relationship at this point. Alright, so it's not the first time that this woman asks money out of this man. She asked money in the past for rent, which he didn't give, and now she's asking for him to cover a part of 2,500 Canadian dollars. And of course, she's being passive-aggressive about it. Brilliant. There you have it, guys. There you have the emotionally intelligent gender behaving like toddlers all over again. So the only reason she's not giving him the silent treatment, which she would absolutely do in another situation, is because she still wants him to pay. And he cannot pay if she's not talking to him, right? That's the only reason. She's being passive-aggressive about it. Of course, she'll probably cut on S3X because you're not giving her money. You know, it's an exchange currency for a lot of women, the S3X, which essentially, practically, makes them professional prostitutes. But there you have it, guys. There you have the toddler behavior, being all mad, passive-aggressive. Jeez, man, I can't stand that. And then they go and say that they're emotionally intelligent. Give me a break. I continue with the story. Now at the 1 year mark, when she told me she'd lost 2.5k over a message, she expected me to tell her that I'd foot some of it and help her out. I told her frankly that I'm building on my business, I am, and for sure I'm going to be able to spare money soon, but just not yet. At this, she balked and told me I was all words and no action. So a hit on his masculinity. You're not a real man, you know? You're not fulfilling your duties as a man. All words, no action. I tried to defend myself, slightly embarrassing her, which she didn't like one bit. So there we have usual standard female behavior as well. They're able to emasculate you. For them, it's absolutely alright to insult you because you don't want to cover a part of money that they lost, probably over a scam. But the moment you slightly embarrass them, you slightly point in their direction, insinuating that maybe they should be accountable for the money that they lost, they don't like that one bit. Of course, guys, women, accountability is kryptonite to them. And literally broke off with me over chat and then went on to block me on every other app. Well, you see what this woman cares about. She's there only for the money. It's been a week of silence that I've heard from her. The only last resort is I could go by her place when she goes to pick up her kid in the afternoon and meet her on the walk there. I really do love her, but I'm not sure what I should be doing in this situation. Our love is strong. The S3 actual chemistry has been amazing. I'm finding it extraordinarily hard letting go of her. I don't know whether to go to her house and apologize to not offer more help or plain forget about her, but it hurts deep right now. What do I do? Notice how the man is hurt because they're not in a relationship anymore. Do you think that the woman is hurt, guys? Do you think she's in her house mourning over the fact, crying, writing articles online, I'm so hurt? No, she's on to the next thing. Now, I'm not saying all women are like that. I'm just saying a considerable amount of women are, because they were there in the first place only because of the money and only because of what you provide. The moment you no longer provide those things she needs, or you find someone better who does, she's going to leave you. Love is never part of the equation with these harpies. What do I do? I'm not rich, building a business, but got some CC debt. Do you have a red a read, excuse me, on what went down. Yeah, she's happy because my head's still spinning from all this. P.S. I'm glad it's not just me. Everyone on here is as divided on this as my heart right now. It's hurting, and my mind's analyzing the minutiae, the difference of values, the play of their was, etc. So, guys, I'll tell you what the values are. This woman is from Ukraine. I'm part of Eastern Europe as well. The values are the same. These countries are traditional. It's expected of the men to pay. It's expected of the men to provide. Yes, there are traditional values in traditional countries. Does this woman match the criteria for a traditional woman? Hell no. She comes with a child from another man. She is a single mother. She is probably divorced. Where is her husband? She says, oh, people need to stick together in hard times. Where is your husband? Have you left him behind? Has he left you behind because you chose the worst option in your entire city? What is happening here? Is she a traditional woman, guys? No, she's not a traditional woman, so she cannot expect traditional values. Don't hit me with the whole values thing, guys. Damn it, let's read some of the comments. This guy says they are divided. First one says, from experience, and by the way, guys, leave me your comments about this below. From experience, don't give her any money. You'll never see it again. This is absolutely true. And it won't be the first and only time she'll rely on you to bail her out financially. I mean, this is the second time already. It'll become an expectation and does not contribute to a healthy, supportive relationship. That's true, guys. Like, this is a matter of principle. I think that when you love someone, you want to help them financially if you can, but the situation is so much different here. Like, first off, we're talking about big amounts of money. Like, this is not, oh, I'm $200 short on rent and I'm really struggling. Can you please help me? No, this is, I've lost money probably over a scam. Can you pay that? And also pay my rent multiple times. And next month she'll want for you to pay something else. Like, this is not a healthy relationship. Also, it's not a relationship at all. You could argue these people are not married. They haven't given any vows. It's just a relationship. Another one asks, how do you lose 2.5k? Probably over a scam, gentlemen. He didn't mention it, but that's my guess. Hell no, says this woman. And I'm a woman. That's just too much money. Absolutely agree, guys. Like, it's true that relationships help each other, even financially, but there are limits. And you're not even married. Like, this is not the sort of problem you walk through together in a marriage. Don't be giving women you've been dating a year 2.5k. It's a sunk cost you'll never see again. I don't see the opinions divided, to be honest with you guys. And this is from an hour ago, by the way. If she has a kid and has money issues, you need to drop her like a bad habit and focus on yourself. This is addiction by subtraction. You should have left her the first time she brought up her money issues. She was testing you to see your reaction. You're building business and you're not married to her. You don't owe her anything. Exactly. Another one says, bro, she just wanted your money. This is what I said, guys. The moment she doesn't see the money, she's out. Well, whatever happened to love? You know, when you love someone, you don't break up because of something like this. Now, you may be mad if it doesn't align with your values and things like that. You don't break up like this. Sounds like she made it up just to get in your wallet. These women are dangerous. That is something that I actually didn't consider. This woman could absolutely fake the story about losing money just for him to replenish it. And she tested him out first time with the rent. She didn't like him not giving money to her, and now she made this whole story. You know, because it's an ultimatum. You either give me money or I'm out. Our love is strong, but she left me after I refused to pay her rent. Yeah, that... that tells you everything you need to know. Well, gentlemen, what do you think about this story? I think the picture is quite clear. She just wanted the money. Like, this is not values. This is not... Even if it was about values, you don't deserve those values. You don't share them yourself, you know, or live by them, live by the standard that you want to impose on others. But my guess, guys, is that she was there all the time for the money. And again, relationships should support each other. But first point, this is not even a marriage. You know, this is just one person you're dating. You cannot be paying $2,000 to every person you date, right? And second point, it's too much money. This is not I don't have money for a cab. Can you please send me $50? I need to get back home. It's not one of those situations. No, this is give me big amounts of money and give them often. But gentlemen, you let me know what you think. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Come check me on Patreon, and I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one.